third, integration service. And second is SSRS. That is nothing but SQL Server reporting service. And third is SSIS. That is nothing but SQL Server analysis services. So here, how the three different modules are going to work in our MSBI. So you take any tool. So you take Tableau or Informatica. So that is not the complete BI. There you can see only reporting kind of, no integration or analytics. But in MSBI, the complete BI suite where you can have all three like integration, reporting and analysis. So what do you mean by integration first? So let's say I'm having one source, one Excel file and one flat file and one database. Okay. So what do you mean by integration? What do you mean by integration? Integration is nothing but connecting. Integrating means connecting. So here in SSIS, what we are doing, we are integrating to multiple services. Like integrating to multiple sources means I am connecting to various sources. Like I am connecting to Excel, Notepad, database. So in this way, we are connecting to multiple sources and pulling the data from multiple sources and loading the data in the particular database. So SSIS is nothing but it is an ETL tool. When you say SSIS is an ETL tool, what do you mean by ETL? E means transform and load. Extract means what? Means extracting means pulling. So I am pulling the data from multiple sources like Excel, Notepad, SQL Server, Oracle. In this way I am pulling the data from multiple sources. So here extraction, extract. What do you mean by T? Transforming. What do you mean by transforming is nothing but, let's say I am getting the data from multiple sources. Instead of loading the data as it is, I am going to apply some logic. Transforming is nothing but applying the logic. Transforming means suppose if I am getting 100 records, employee records. So out of 100 records, 40 are present, 40 are absent, and 20 are absent. So what I want to do, I want to have only those records who are active employees or present employees. I don't want the abscond employees or the absent employees. So in that way, what we can do, whatever the 100 employees records here I am getting, what I can do, I can apply the logic, and based on that logic, based on the transformation, applying the logic, what you can do, whatever the records you required, you can send only those records to the destination here. So to your destination. So what is your source here? Your source is Excel, Notepad and this DB. So from the source file, what you are doing, you are getting the data from the source file, means you are extracting the data from source file, and you are transforming the data in between the source and the destination. So this is source and this is destination, and in between the source and the destination you are transforming the data, means applying the logic on the data, whatever the data you are getting from the source one. And then after applying the logic, what you can do, you are loading the applied logic one data to the destination, right? So here what you are doing, you are getting the data. ETL, SSIS is nothing but ETL tool. It purely deals with how you are connecting to various sources and how you are dealing with data, like getting the data from various sources to the particular destination. So this is the job of your SSIS reports, SSIS integration services. It purely deals with ETL. Extract means pulling, transform means applying logic, and load means loading to the destination. So this is all about SSIS. Yes, you got some picture regarding this? So now we will see what we mean by SSRS or SSIS. Okay. So what I have done, so SQL Server analysis services. So what here we are doing, what do you mean by analysis? Analysis is nothing but whatever the data I have as of now, I want to analyze on the data, like whatever the data I have, how I am getting the data. Means suppose, let's say, what do you mean by analysis? Let's say if you want to invest in shares. So what you will do? Will you blindly invest in the shares? No, we will check it out, the historic data, history of the share, like how the share is performing from last 6 months, 10 months or 1 year, and based on that you are going to take a call, like whether you are going to invest in the share or not, right? So in the same way, here in analysis services, it is going to analyze the things easily. So this analysis services, who is going to analyze the thing in the organization? So the higher management, they are going to use this analysis services for making business decisions. So for decision purpose, they are going to use the analysis services. So here in SSIS analysis services, we are going to create a cube. Cube is nothing but again it a kind of database only. And on the top of the cube, you are going to do the analytics. So that is all about your analytics in SSIS part. So any doubt here? So let's say, suppose I want to see sales for the particular product. Suppose I want to see year-on-year sales. So how is the sales for last year and how is the sales for this year? Year-on-year sales. Suppose I want to see month-on-month sales, quarter-on-quarter sales, how the particular counterparty or a product is performing for the particular dates. So in this way, what you can do, you can analyze the things very easily using SSIS part. So in this way, for analyzing purpose, for decision making purpose, based on the historic data, your analysis services comes into the picture. So analysis purpose, analysis services purpose is for making decision purpose. So higher management is going to use this for improvement of their business. So any doubt here regarding what is analysis services and what is integration services? Third is reporting services. Yes. Yes, Krishna, please go ahead. Yeah, Krishna, you want to ask something?
No.
No, okay. That's it. So here, third is your SSRS. Is nothing but SQL Server reporting services. Reporting services. So what do you mean by reporting services? What do you mean by reporting services? Reporting services is nothing but, right now, first what you have done, you have extracted the data using SSIS and you have loaded the data in some database, right? You have loaded the data using SSIS to some destination. Okay, now on the top of that destination, I am going to create some reports. So right now, where is the data? Right now, here is the data in the particular destination. And on the top of these, what I am going to do? I am going to create some reports. So till now, where is your data? Till now, your data is in the database only, right? So till now, what you have done, you have loaded the data from various sources and you have loaded in the destination. But suppose if I want to show this data to the user, can I show this data? No, because the data is in database, right? So how can I show this data to the users? For showing the data to the users, there is a concept called as reporting. So on the top of this database, what we are going to do, we are going to create some reports using SSRS. So you are having here multiple flavors of reports, right? So here you are having multiple reports, like drill down, drill through, cascading, parameter, parameterize, and standard report, linked report, cache report. So in this way you are having sub report. Okay, so in this way you are having multiple flavors of report. So why we are having those multiple flavors of reports? So it totally again depends on the requirement, like how you are going to show the report to the user. So let's say parameterized report. So what do you mean by parameterized report? So let's say I'm having a report. In this report I'm having a parameter called country. I'm having a parameter called state, and based on those selection, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show my report like this. Suppose if I selected India here, suppose let's say if I selected India in the country parameter, and in the state parameter, let's say if I have selected some AP or UP, anything. So whatever the parameters you have selected, accordingly only you will going to get the report here. You are going to get the data here. Suppose if you have selected Maharashtra, then you are going to get the data regarding the Maharashtra. So based on the user selection, we are giving the option to the user, boss, please select the country or state, and accordingly whatever based on your selection, you are going to get the data in the report. So that is nothing but your parameterized report. What do you mean by standard report? Standard report is nothing but your direct report, normal report. So where you are not giving any kind of access to the user for selection of any of the parameters. So directly by clicking on submit, he is going to generate the report, who is going to get the report. So here we are not going to give any kind of user selection parameter. So that is nothing but your standard report. So in this way you are having multiple flavors. So let's say a drill down. Drill down report is nothing but, so initially what we will show, so let me show in Excel. So let's say I'm having something called as year and sales or population. So in this way. So here you will have a plus symbol kind of. Okay. And here you can see 2000, suppose. Suppose let's say here I'm having 2011. Okay. So in 2011, what is the population? Say, let's say 200 crores. Okay. And what is the population in 2012? Let's say if I say in 2013, the population is 300 crores. So initially, whenever you are going to see the report, you can see year-wise population directly. Suppose I want to know how I got this 2000 level population, how I got this 2000 crores. So suppose if here you will have one plus symbol here for 2011. If you click on the plus symbol, it will open like this. So here you can see something called as quarter. So for 2011 quarter you are having quarter 1, and for quarter 1 you are having some data, something like here I can say Quarter 1 is 50 crore. And quarter 2 50 crore, quarter 3 50 and quarter 4. And suppose how I got this quarter 1 50. Then you can click on month. In this way, you are having multiple levels. If you click on year, you will get to know multiple quarters. If you click on the particular quarter, you will get to go multiple months. So in this way, you are drilling down to multiple levels, month-wise, year-wise, quarter-wise kind of. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yep.
So first the user is going to click on year, then it will show multiple quarters for the particular year. If the user is going to click on the quarter, then it will show again multiple months for the particular quarter. Then this way the user is going to drilling down to the next levels. So that is nothing but your drill down report in SSRS. Drill through report is nothing but you are passing the parameters from one report to another report. Let's say in one report I am showing a chart report. If the user is going to click on chart, then the detailed level report is going to be open in the Excel format. So in this way, sending the user from one page to another page, from one report to another report, that is nothing but drill through report. So in this way, you are having multiple flavors of reports in SSRS. So SSRS purely deals with reporting. So whatever the data you have in the database, how you are going to present the data to the user, how you are going to show the data to the user, it's all about presenting the data. That is nothing but your reporting services. Analysis services, how you are going to do the analytics, like I want to know like year on year sales, quarter on quarter sales, month on month sales, manufacturing company wise sales, department wise sales, college wise students, count of students. In this way I want to analyze the things based on the historic data. In those scenarios, for decision making purpose, analysis services is going to be used. What do you mean by integration services? It purely deals with the integration, like how you are going to connect to multiple sources and how you are going to pull the data from those sources and how you are going to load the data in the destination. So essentially IS is nothing but ETL tool. So I hope at least you got a little bit a clear picture regarding what all about the MSBI is, like what are the 3 different modules we have and each module what exactly is going to do.
Yeah, I know these things already actually. I know what exactly the analysis service do with the cubes and all, data representation for the business users, and they know the integration services bringing the different source, extract and transfer and loading into the different OL TP to OL AP process, and reporting services and reports as per the business requirements and all. So these processes I was pretty comfortable. The only area I'm looking at, it's what exactly going to cover and a demo in the sense if practically, I mean, I need to see how you're going to present those things and all. The presentation skills are make sense. The most important, how you're going to, because it's not a direct, right? It's a 2 web session. So the presentation skills and practically you are explaining the problems, maybe the different scenarios and all. That's what I'm looking at the demo level.
Okay. So regarding that part, if you have said initially, let me check.
So how are you going to provide the lab and all? Are you going to provide a lab, or how it is going to be happen? How these 3 things and all, and what exactly the topics going to cover and all those things send across to me. So I'll take it.
Sure. Regarding that, we are going to cover most of the real-time scenarios only, because as I am a real-time experienced guy in BI technologies, as I have worked on multiple BI technologies as well. So most of the scenarios, these practical scenarios only are going to cover, and after attending our sessions directly, you can attend even interviews on BI as well. Most of the guys even got placed after our sessions. Yeah. So here the thing is, mostly you can see all of the sessions will be practical sessions only, hardly more than not 2 to 3 sessions. So initially we will take the demo, that is theoretical, and then we will take 2 more sessions on theoretical, that is nothing but data warehousing concepts. Only those are the 3 sessions, that is nothing but your theoretical session, including this demo.
Have you, like, you have any uh, like the page you open right now, right? Do you have any pages like that for the previous sessions?
Just a minute. In the blog, we have not done everything. Yeah, Krishna. So whatever the things
Yes.
here we are going to discuss, right? So everything is we have clearly mentioned in the blog. So you can go to our blog and where you can check the things session by session.
Okay. The blog it's having. Okay, I'll check it that one.
We will provide you the link and you can check it out session by session there.
Okay.
So hardly not more than 2 to 3 sessions, including this you will have a theory. So 99% will be practical sessions only on the day 2 only. So our plan is to start with SSRS. So not even one session you find regarding the theoretical part from the we will discuss practical only.
SRS or ISR? Which one? First you going to cover?
SSRS, then SSAS and SSRS.
Okay.
If you are aware of the things like what is what, then again it is good for you, like to understand the things easily. So any doubts in today's session?
Yeah, I don't have any doubts in this. I'm just at least the demo one should be some practical oriented. That's what I expect actually. But looking on the theory concept, I'm not really comfortable.
Because yesterday what I have done, I have uninstalled all the things, so I need to. So that is what the reason. After you telling also, I am not showing that part.
Okay. Okay. No. Okay, I'll go through the blog and then I'll get back to you then.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Anand. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.